Hi, Darkwing Doll here. I was recently asked this question. I've been asked this question in the past too, as to how do I stay youthful? How do I keep my youthful appearance? Um, hey, some days I feel like I look like I'm 105. Some days I feel like I look, whatever age, younger. But I think that what it is that it's all a state of mind, and however you're feeling at that time of the day. How can you stay youthful in mind? What I do is I create art. I create art every day. And art really helps me to relax and to focus on the things that I need to focus on right now. If I'm busy thinking about the future, I'm already in the future already. And so my body's in the future already, and I'm stressing out about shit that hasn't even happened yet. If I'm in the past, I'm regressing and I'm thinking about shit that I can't do anything about. So basically, what's happened to me, my son hit me to this term, and what was he calling it? It's a certain type of way people, stoicism, where you just have to accept what is, pretty much. I'm not going to go into telling you the whole definition of stoicism because that's a whole nother it's a whole nother video. But basically, you accept what is. And everything around me is not so delightful all the time. But I have to take those times out and meditate and really focus in on where it is I am right now and appreciating what I have right now and working with what I've got right now. And I think that's what's helped me looking, as people would say, youthful for all these years because I just I can't stress out about shit that I can't do anything about. I've done that so many times in my life, and when I do that, I notice that my health suffers. And when my health suffers, then I can't sleep, I don't get enough rest, and then it shows on my face and in my body and everything about me. So, sometimes you have to let things go. I'm not saying you have to forgive everybody that's done really atrocious things to you, because I know that a lot of atrocious things have been done to me in the past. What I have to do is let go of it, not hold on to that feeling uh, of feeling hurt and let down. You have to release that, and that doesn't even mean going to that person and saying I forgive you and all this kind of bullshit. What it means is for you personally resolving it for yourself and realizing that it's not healthy to hold on to those feelings towards that one individual. That keeps you connected to that situation, to that past event when you do that. When you unplug from that past event, then you're free to move forward. If you're not unplugged from that past event, then you keep staying stuck in there and not moving forward. And I know that from personal experience. I've talked about my dysfunctional upbringing and the abuse and trauma that I experienced growing up as a child, and a lot of abuse and trauma I experienced growing up as an adult that I had to endure. I experienced, and I learned a lot from those experiences. And I have to let them go. I share these experiences with people so they can understand where I'm coming from, so they know what I'm all about. Because people a lot of times get this assumption about me that I'm some stuck up, prissy, privileged person, and that can that's so far from the truth. And most people know that because they know who I really am when they truly listen, and that's just with anybody. So yeah, I hope this helps anybody out there that's having problems in this situation, and it helps you to motivate yourself to take some time out and be with yourself and really connect deeply with you and who you are on this planet Earth. So thank you for joining me today. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for the likes and shares. And thank you for your kind comments. Leave your comments down below and let me know what you do to stay youthful. As like I said, I love to make art. And I make art that some people would call like kid-like art, like some of the stuff that I make, like the dolls that I make, like this one doll that I recently put on to my Etsy shop, Alice in Wonderland inspired doll. It's all recyclable and paper mache, all that, you know. So most people think, oh, that's such a kid like thing to do. But what it is it keeps me young. It keeps me full of life. And it's what I'm passionate about. And when you follow what you're passionate about, it shows. It shows in your face on the outside. You know, it shows how your world is a better place when you're doing the things that you truly love. And that's what youthfulness is all about, really. I mean, if you think about when you were a kid, uh, when you were encouraged to be creative. I mean, well, not everybody, but most kids were encouraged to be creative when you're in like kindergarten and you're working with Play-Doh or whatever, and you're coloring in a coloring book. You're encouraged to do all kinds of creative work. But then as you get older, uh, that kind of playtime is shunned. But with the artist, you know, the kid artist who grows up to be the adult artist, they still want to play. They may not use Play-Doh, they may use polymer clay instead. So that's one of the things, and the main thing that keeps me young, feeling youthful and alive and not feeling like I'm slowly, you know, crawling my way to a grave, like a lot of people my age have been talking like. I mean, I can't relate to people like that. I just can't, you know. And the other people that I can relate to really are artists, you know, people that like to express themselves. And the more you express yourselves, the less stress that's on you. The less stress you have, the less you show it on your face that you're stressed out. So, with that said, thanks for joining me. Brightest blessings to you all. And take some time out and do something fun for yourself. And you'll see how it may like reduce the amount of wrinkles on your face. So anyway, brightest blessings to you all, and I'll see you soon.